Welcome, my dear students, to Standard 10th Class Science and Technology Part 2. Today we will study Cell Biology and Biotechnology. In this lesson, we will cover cell biology, that is cytology. Cytology means the study of structure, types, and organelles of the cell division, and some other aspects together is called cell biology or cytology. In the field of human health, there are revolutionary changes due to advances of cell biology. Research institutes are dedicated research in cell biology, National Center for Cell Science and in STEM at Bangalore. In this lesson, we will also cover stem cells, biotechnology and its applications, important stages in development of agriculture. What is cell? The structural and functional unit of the body is called a cell. What is a tissue and what are the functions of tissue? Tissue is a group of cells that perform a similar function. Every tissue performs a definite function. For example, the muscular tissues in the body perform contraction and extensions, thereby helping in locomotion. The conducting tissues of plants like xylem and phloem transport the water and food respectively. Which are the various processes in tissue culture? Look at the diagram over there, my dear children. Various stepwise processes are done while performing the tissue culture. These processes are primary treatment, reproduction, cell division, multiplication, shooting or rooting, primary hardening, secondary hardening, etc. Tissue culture is the technique in which growth of cells or tissue in an aseptic or nutrient-rich medium is done. While performing experiments of tissue culture, a liquid, solid or gel-like medium prepared from agar is used. Such medium supplies nutrients and energy necessary for the tissue culture. Different processes are done while performing the tissue culture, that is primary treatment, reproduction or multiplication, shooting and rooting, primary hardening, secondary hardening, etc. From the source plant, required tissues are taken out and all the processes are carried out in an aseptic medium in the lab. Special type of cells present in the body of multicellular organisms that can give rise to cells of other types are called stem cells. The zygote formed after fertilization of gametes containing mass of cells which are similar cells. These are stem cells. They can give rise to new organisms. The stem cells are used to produce new tissues in lab. Stem cells also play an important role in wound healing. Stem cell research. This technique has potential of bringing about the fundamental changes in the medical science. Depending upon the source, stem cells are of two types, as embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells. Embryonic stem cells, division of the zygote starts and thereby it is converted into embryo. Cell of embryo undergo repeated mitotic divisions. Cell differentiation starts from 14th day of conception. Cells of different organs like oocytes, that is bone cells, hepatocytes, that is liver cells, and neurons are formed due to differentiation. Embryonic cells before differentiation are called as embryonic stem cells. 220 different types of cells in human body are formed from single type of cells, that is embryonic stem cells. Thus, stem cells are primary type of undifferentiated cells with self-multiplying ability, and they are parent cells of all types of human cells. This property of stem cells is called as pluripotency. It has been found that if these stem cells are collected well before the beginning of differentiation of 14th day, that is during 5th or 7th day, and cultured with certain biochemical stimulus in lab as per the stimulus, they can perform themselves into desired type of cells, thereby tissues, and finally into organs. Adult stem cells. Stem cells can be obtained from the body of adult person too. There are three main sources of stem cells in the body of adult persons. Stem cells are obtained from red bone marrow, adipose connective tissue, and blood. Besides, stem cells can be obtained from cord, blood intermediate after birth. Uses of stem cells: regenerative therapy, cell therapy. Stem cells are used to replace the dead cells in case of condition like diabetes, myocardial infection, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, etc. To produce blood cells required in condition like anemia, thalassemia, leukemia, etc. Organ transplantation. In case of failure of organs like kidney and liver, those can be produced with the help of stem cells and transplanted. Organ transplantation. Various organs of human body either become less efficient or completely functionless due to various reasons like aging, accidents, infections, disorders, etc. Life of such person becomes difficult, or even fatality may occur under such conditions. However, if a person gets the necessary organ under such conditions, its life can be saved. Availability of donor is an important requirement in organ transplantation. Each person has a pair of kidneys. As the process of excretion can occur with the help of single kidney, person can donate another one. Similarly, skin from certain parts of the body can be donated. Various factors like blood group, diseases, disorders, age, etc. of the donor and recipient need to be paid attention during transplantation. However, other organs cannot be donated during lifetime. Organs like liver, heart, eyes can be donated after death only. This can lead to emergence of concepts like after death donation of body and organs. Organ and body donation. Human bodies are disposed after death as per traditional customs. However, due to process of science, it has been realized that many organs remain functional after certain period, even after death occurs under specific conditions. Concepts like organ donation and body donation have emerged recently after realization that such organs can be used to save the life of other needful persons. A liberal view behind the concept of organ and body donation is that after death, our body should be useful to other needful persons so that their miserable life would become comfortable. Awareness about these concepts is increasing in our country, and people are voluntarily donating their bodies. Life of many people can be saved by organ and body donation. Blinds can regain the vision. Life of many people can be rendered comfortable by donating organs like liver, kidney, heart, heart valves, skin, etc. Similarly, body can be made available for research in medical studies. Many government and social organizations are working towards increasing the awareness about body donation. Biotechnology. We have studied in the earlier class that biotechnology is bringing about artificial genetic changes and hybridization in organisms for human welfare. Various branches of science like cytology, that is study of cells, biochemistry, molecular biology, and genetic engineering are included in biotechnology. There is considerable progress mainly in the field of agriculture and pharmacy due to biotechnology. New experiments are being performed for improving the agricultural yield. In pharmacy, experiments for production of antibodies, vitamins, and hormones like insulin have been successful. High class varieties of crops have been developed through the technique of tissue culture. Biotechnology includes the following main areas: use of various abilities of microbes like yogurt production from milk and alcohol from molasses, use of productivity of cells, for example, production of antibiotics and vaccines, etc., with the help of specific cells, use of biomolecules like DNA and proteins in human welfare, development of plants, animals, and products of desired quality by gene manipulation, production of human growth hormone with the help of genetically modified bacteria, use of genetic and non-genetic technique. Non-genetic biotechnology involves use of either cell or tissue, for example, tissue culture, production of hybrid seeds, etc. Benefits of biotechnology. It has become possible to increase the per hectare yield irrespective of the limitations of crop land area. Expenses on disease control have minimized since development of resistant varieties. Due to development of fast fruit setting varieties, yield per annum has been increased. Development of stress resistant varieties which can withstand variable temperature, water stress, changing fertility of soil, etc., has become possible. Commercial applications of biotechnology. Crop biotechnology. Biotechnology is used in agricultural field to improve yield and variety. In this hybrid seeds, genes of two different crops are recombined to form hybrids of various crops. This is especially useful for fruits. Genetically modified crops. Crops developed with desired characters by integrating foreign gene with their genome is called as genetically modified crops. High yielding varieties with resistance to diseases, alkalinity, weeds, other stresses like cold and drought. Bt cotton. A gene has been isolated from the bacterium and integrated with the gene of cotton. Due to this, the toxin which is fatal for bollworm was produced in leaves and balls of cotton. If bollworm feeds on leaves, The toxin destroys its alimentary canal and the bollworm dies. BT brinjal. BT brinjal variety is developed by using the gene isolated from Bacillus. This improved variety of brinjal kills the pest in same way as the BT cotton does. Golden rice, a gene synthesizing the vitamin A, that is beta carotene, has been introduced in this variety of rice. As compared to the normal variety, this variety has been developed in 2005, which contains 23 times more amount of beta carotene. Herbicide tolerant plants. Weeds always affect the growth of main crop. If herbicides are used to destroy the weeds, it affects the main crop too. Due to herbicide tolerant plants, varieties of crops are being developed. Due to this, it has become possible to selectively destroy the weeds. Biofertilizers. Due to use of biofertilizers instead of chemical fertilizers, nitrogen fixation and phosphate solubilization abilities of the plants are improved. Mainly the bacteria like Rhizobium, Azotobacter, Nostoc, Anabina, and plants like Azolla are used as biofertilizers. In the last year, we have studied the tissue culture. Genetic improvement of the plants has been possible due to tissue culture, and besides those characters inherited in next generation. Animal husbandry. Two main methods of artificial insemination and embryo transfer are used in animal husbandry. It helps to improve both the quality and quantity of animal products. For example, milk, meat, wool, etc. Similarly, animals with more strength have been developed for hard work. Thank you, my dear children.